Hi, my name is Rachel Bunsick, and I am currently a sophomore at Shrewsbury High School. Today, I am going to be showing you how I created an LED constellation map of the Big Dipper using an Arduino Uno.
The first thing that I did after coming up with my idea was look on Google to find a good picture to use as a resource. Next, I collected my materials. For the beginning stages, I will be using Prismacolor colored pencils and a black sketchbook. Working from the reference photo, I began to plot the points which would represent the stars of the Big Dipper. Then, using a red colored pencil, I connected the lines between each star. Finally, I added the other stars in the galaxy that could be seen from the photo. I then removed the page from the sketchbook. Here is the finished product for the drawing portion. After this, I began to mark dots on the back side of the drawing so that I had an idea of where the stars were. I also repeated this process onto the cardboard which I would be using to stabilize my structure. I cut holes into the cardboard where the stars would go using an X-Acto knife and began to place my light-emitting diodes into these holes. Because my LEDs needed about 3 volts of electricity to function, and my Arduino supplied 5 volts, I used a 220 ohm resistor and connected it to a wire. I used a pair of tweezers to carefully wrap the end of the resistor around the end of the wire, connecting the two. I used the same process of wrapping the wire around using a tweezer to complete the circuit of my LEDs. Next, I inserted the black wire into the 13th pin of my Arduino. This will be the supply of the power for my circuit. I then inserted the red wire into the GND pin, which would be my output. After completing my circuit, I began to create the shadow box. I used an old seltzer can box in order to do this. I cut a slit which was the size of the drawing into the front of the box and then covered the edges with white paper. Finally, I inserted my Arduino along with the LED circuit into the shadow box. This is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed following along as I created a constellation map of the Big Dipper.